Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Amber May here, and today I wanted to film my 1 month postpartum update, little chit chat video, like catch up video, whatever you want to call it. I did actually miss out week 3, but it's okay. Like, I don't think anything I would have said in week 3 would be any different from this video. So it was just, honestly, it's been a hectic few weeks and I didn't have any time within that 3rd week to like have a spare 10-20 minutes without, you know, like Harry being in the house to just film it, because everything was just, it was just a lot. It was just a really busy week. But yeah, I'm here at 4 weeks. He is 5 weeks old this week, but he's not 5 weeks yet. So yeah, perception of time is just crazy. Like, it's currently the 31st of January, and like this time last month I had just given birth a day ago. I feel like he's been with us forever, and like to know it's only been a month is like, it's so strange. Like, I'm like, how did I ever survive without him? I have absolutely no idea. But yeah, I'm just literally so unbelievably grateful for him every single day. He is literally mine and Harry's world, and I don't know what to do without him. Like, when he's not with me, I'm just like, what do I do? What do I hold? Like, anyway, enough of that. I just wanted to do an update about how I've been doing. Little Noah is doing really well. He's putting on weight. We got him measured last week and he was 8 pounds. I'm gonna get him measured again on Thursday. So yeah, I'm actually gonna vlog on Thursday, so look out for that. With me personally, I have definitely felt the struggle a bit more the past 2 weeks. Like, I don't know if you can see my eye bags, but I got 4 hours of sleep last night. Harry's gone back to work. I've had to pick up a good, like, I do like half the night feeds, but last night I did basically all of them because Harry was super tired. But yeah, so it's just that getting used to that, like, switch of just sort of, we used to do it a bit weird. Like, Harry used to do most of the night feeds and then I used to do all of the day feeds, so it's just getting used to doing both. And I've discovered that something that I've been experiencing since he was born, and something that really set it off, was him going back into hospital like 2 days after he was born. Ever since then, I've had really severe anxiety, like postpartum anxiety, and I didn't even know it was a thing until I saw it on YouTube and TikTok, and it is a thing, which just made me feel so much better. Honestly, I felt like I was going insane, and to know other people, and quite a lot of other people, experience it just made me feel so much better. So it's like, that is what kind of pushes me to like just be really honest and just talk about my struggles, because postpartum is hard. Like, it's really hard. Like, you've been pregnant for 9 months, you're exhausted from being full-term pregnant, if you get that far, obviously. Whatever stage of pregnancy you give birth at, that can be exhausting in itself, and then giving birth is just, it's one of the best things you'll ever do, and it's one of the hardest things you'll ever do. For me, I'm just talking on my behalf here. And then it's like, for me, there was no time for recovery, because we went home and then we wasn't even home for 24 hours and we was back in hospital, and it was just a whole whirlwind of emotions. I cried the whole day we went back into hospital on that 3rd day of his life. Like, it was just so much. And then obviously you're caring for a newborn and you're up every 3 hours, and it's like, it can be difficult. Like, when you say it like that, there is no break, and obviously that's gonna catch up with most people, and definitely has with me in terms of like anxiety. I definitely am not saying that I have postpartum depression, like I definitely don't have that. Like, yes, I struggle, sometimes I feel sad, I get overwhelmed, but I definitely do not have postpartum depression, which I'm so happy about. Like, I've never been depressed or anything like that. I was kind of, I suppose everyone would probably be like concerned if they and like worried about getting that. I wasn't really worried about getting that. I kind of knew that I wouldn't. I don't know. Anyway, I'm so grateful that I don't have that, but I definitely do really struggle with anxiety and postpartum anxiety. Like, I just have these really intrusive thoughts, and I've been diagnosed with OCD, and I've been to counselling for it, and that combined with my anxiety that I used to feel, and I've literally felt my whole life, but it's never been severe. Like, it has never affected my life, like, nor has my OCD really. Like, yeah, it's annoying, it's there, I do some really annoying things, but it's definitely not severe. It's definitely like, this is like mild and I'm like over here. But since giving birth, since going to the hospital, it's like getting a lot worse. Like, it's definitely not mild. Like, I spend a lot of time thinking and trying to write down all these intrusive thoughts I have so I remember them, and thinking, oh my god, I need to write them down somewhere where I'm going to see them every day. And I spend so much time like battling with myself to think of every possible thing that could happen to him and how I can prevent it. It's just crazy. I felt like I was going insane, but now I know it's normal for some people. I suppose, like, the thoughts I get if you have no idea what I'm going about, like, I just get really scared that I'm gonna drop him, or that I'm gonna put the wrong amount of formula in his bottles, there's gonna be the wrong water to formula ratio. I get scared that he's gonna get too hot, is a massive one. I get so scared that he's gonna overheat, and too cold. I get scared that when we go on a walk, the sun's gonna burn him. Like, I don't know, that if we go past too many cars, I get scared that he's gonna inhale the fumes, or go past smokers, I'm like, oh my god. Like, it's just every tiny thing I twist and think, oh my god, but this could happen. And it's annoying because I feel like it does take away from the joy of it all, but I do try and control it. Like, when I was diagnosed with OCD, like years and years ago, she said the best thing for me to do at that point was to just give into it and just not think too much about it, not try and battle with myself. So that is what I do. I do just write it down in my notes, where I write down it all, and just leave it. But I just spiral, and I think I need to write it down in my notes in 2 places, and then I'm like, I need to pin it, and then I'm like, I need to pin them all. And it's just, if you do, I think you get what I mean by now. But yeah, at the moment I'm definitely still in the midst of it all, but I've definitely recognized it now, because I have, like I said, I've been experiencing this from like week 1, and when I don't know what I'm sort of dealing with, I don't really see it as a problem, and now I definitely see it as a problem, which is like the first sign of helping the problem, if not solving it, because I don't think I wouldn't just know I'll never be able to solve this problem. I will always worry about him and always see the risk factors and everything, but I do want to get to a place where I'm not like writing down like 15 things on a note every single day. Like, I do need to control it and just help it, but I'm still figuring out a way to do that. But I think it will just get better in time. That's what most people say, so I'm just trying to relax and think, you know what, everything we could do in life has a risk to it, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I might as well just enjoy him and stop worrying so much, but it's obviously much easier said than done. So yeah, that is something I've been struggling with and have now recognised as a problem. I've also experienced some really bad back pain, which I think was from my epidural. Like, I don't know why, but like the first 2 weeks I didn't have it at all, and then like 2 weeks in I started getting really bad back pain, and it is getting better, but every time I like touch the place where my epidural needles were given, it just feels really like tender, and my back is just so weak. I can hardly lift his carry cot, so I'm gonna have to, Harry's brought up his weights for me and put like the smallest ones on the weight, so I've been like using them and doing like the, I don't know what it's called, I have no idea, I'm not a weight person. I've been doing something that Harry says that will strengthen your back, so I'm trying, but I think it's gonna take a while. And I've struggled in areas and then I've thrived in other areas. It's really weird. Like I was saying before, that I couldn't watch other mums because it would stress me out too much. I feel I've definitely overcome that now. Like I love watching other mums and relating to them, and I've accepted that even if they don't do things the same way as me, like that's okay. I think that whole thing was to do with breastfeeding and how I'm bottle feeding and how I did want to breastfeed him but it didn't work, and I think that was to do with that, and now I've fully gotten over that because I know that like I can see every day how like happy and healthy Noah is. Like I just don't feel guilty. The only thing I do sometimes wish that we could have had that experience together, but we did like straight after birth and like the first day, but sometimes like I kind of wish we would have had that experience more, because I have breastfed him but only a tiny bit, but what can you do? Like yeah, that is something I've overcome and I feel much better about, which is good. Oh, in like the 3rd week, I really struggled with his cry. Like his cry made me want to cry. And I really kind of struggled with that. Like when it was like 3 a.m. in the middle of the night and he was crying, I just wanted to like cry as well. And it made me really emotional. And I kind of took it out on Harry a little bit, to be honest. And he was like, look, you need to find a way to deal with this and to deal with his cry, because he's a baby, he's gonna cry. Like he kind of just sat me down. I think I've said this in a vlog, but he kind of we had a long talk and he was just like, look, you're doing everything you can when he cries. Like you can't make the bottle in 0.2 seconds like he'd want, and like it's okay, it's normal, it's a good thing. Like it's not a good thing, but it's like that's what a healthy baby does, sort of thing. So I definitely got over that now. Like his cry makes me upset and I like feel this urge to like do whatever it is that he needs, but I'm not like getting emotional and upset when he cries, because I know that I'm a good mum, and as soon as I hear him cry, I am on it. So there's nothing more you can do. And actually with his cry, something else really helped is a dummy. Like I don't know if that's gonna if I'm gonna regret that in the future, but the dummy does really calm him down, and that does help. Like if it's just all getting a bit much, and I know I can rely on that, because that will just really calm him down. But yeah, I've definitely dealt with that now, which is good. It's just all getting used to it all. It's all just dealing with all these new things and all these changes and getting to know your baby, and yeah. So that was another thing that I dealt with and overcame. I've just honestly felt like mine and my baby's bond is just absolutely like like I've just never felt anything like it, and I just couldn't be more grateful for him. Like honestly, I feel like I really know him now. It's crazy. I just literally love watching him grow, and I just love taking photos of him. I literally take photos of him every single day because I just never want, like I never want to feel like I didn't take enough photos. I definitely don't feel like that. But I love it. I just love capturing all these moments and just having them there to remember forever. It's just like, it's so amazing, honestly. But yeah, I think that's it really. Obviously I've had my moments of feeling really overwhelmed, and at that point Harry will step in and I do the same for him. Like, we have much better communication now. We're 4 weeks in compared to when we were 3 weeks in. We was sort of clashing a little bit, and we've worked through that all now. But yeah, this week has been so much better. It's hard. The sleep deprivation is hard. But at the end of the day, no, it just makes it all worth it. And I don't love every second, obviously, that's a silly thing to say, but I do appreciate every minute. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't want to ramble on for too long, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give a big thumbs up, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.